sitting as welcome. Think of the time you were sad. Don't let it go. Just told you to carry it back.
Lose my words, lose my thoughts, lose my dreams. A million different pieces, a million different things that I can't keep together. I can't seem to see as they tumble around me. I fall asleep to the sound of the sea, a familiar ocean that's swallowing me in a whirlwind of wonder. Oh, what can it be that I'm missing here? And I disappeared. 'Cause this world, it keeps trying to pull me down, but my feet, they won't ever find the ground. 'Cause my body is made out of sound, and that's all I am. Morning will break, and the winter will take what it wants of me slowly, but I can't complain, 'cause I'd rather be lonely and cold and awake than asleep in a warm and a comfortable place. And oh, where do I go from here? Please direct the melody in my ear, 'cause I have stepped deep into a song that I'd like to forget, and I'll disappear. Well, this world, it keeps trying to pull me down, but my feet, they won't ever find the ground. 'Cause my body is made out of sound, and that's all I am. And I can disappear, just disappear, just disappear. Find my way out of here, out of here, out of here. I can just disappear, just disappear, just disappear.
of all the things you wished you'd never done. I've heard you say that this is number one. Another life down another road. Perhaps you're better off to never know. Don't dream of all the ways things could have been. Remember all the faces you let in. Remember all the faces still unseen. Soon enough you see just what I mean. It's nothing to cry about, 'cause baby, baby, you're out. You've always felt it hard to voice complaints, but what you voice is what will drive your fate. And though things never really got that bad, dreams of greener grass will drive you mad. Don't dream of all the ways things could have been. Remember all the faces you let in. Remember all the faces still unseen. Soon enough you see just what I mean. It's nothing to cry about, 'cause baby, baby, you're out. Baby, you're out. Baby, you're out. Baby, you're out.
Brandish your hunting knife and cut up all your valentines with the paper cuts they give aren't worth the tribulations. My hands will drip with red and pink. The glitter on my palms will stick, and when it's said and all is done, you'll never hear the shitty song.
Sad songs. They make me want to lie on the floor.
So fucked up.
to amuse me. This always persists through events. I'm only trying to survive, lost in everyone's last goodbye. It's over, the last excuse before October to live alone with the daffodils. Don't resuscitate unless I'm feeling ill, and you can understand why we need to feel like we're falling down 20 flights of stairs, and no, there's no regrets, 'cause once I say I'm fine, we could settle down just for one more time. Let's go. I'm feeling just alone. I wanna be someone you want. So come on and get me high. So come on and get me high.
What a beautiful face I have found in this place that is circling all around the sun. What a beautiful dream that could flash on the screen in a blink of an eye and be gone from me. Soft and sweet, let me hold it close and keep it here with me. And one day we will die, and our ashes will fly from the aeroplane over the sea. But for now we are young, let us lay in the sun and count every beautiful thing we can see. Love to be in the arms of all I'm keeping here with me. What a curious life we have found here tonight. There is music that sounds from the street. There are lights in the clouds and there's ghosts all around. Hear a voice as it's rolling and ringing through me. Soft and sweet, how the notes all bend and reach above the tree. Now how I remember you, how I would push my fingers through your mouth to make those muscles move. Made your voice so smooth and sweet, but now we keep where we don't know. All secrets sleep in winter clothes with one you loved so long ago. Now we don't even know his name. What a beautiful face I have found in this place that is circling all around the sun. And when we meet on a cloud, I'll be laughing out loud. I'll be laughing with everyone I see. Can't believe Huh?
Perfect. I mean, you know, like as far as the length of it and stuff and where you ended, it was exactly perfect.
And the first one tore a picture of a dead and hanging man who was kissing foreign fishes that flew right out from his hand. And when I put my arms around it, felt the blushing blood run through my cheeks and an airiness around it. When his tongue began to speak and he said, "Oh boy, you are so pretty, enough to wrap tied in rice paper string." And when I finally kissed him, the whole world began to ring, lost like a bell that's tipping over with two cracks along both sides. And I knew the world was over, so I took a look outside and watched the fires that were reaching up to the weather vane and the tops of trees and the waiting scene in the Sunday dream are all waiting here for me. Deli markets with their flower stands, their pretty girls and their burning men hanging out on the hooks next to the window display. And I took out my tongue, twice removed from my face, across the bridge and across the mountains, threw a nickel in a fountain, saved my soul from all these troubled times and all the drugs that I don't have the guts to take to soothe my mind. I'm always sober, always aching, always heading toward mass suicide called figurines and wasted gas station attendants attending to their job. And a nice drive in the country finds a nice clip to drop off. Oh, and this life just gets so great, all the prettiness of life. But don't take those pills your boyfriend gave you, you're too wonderful to die. Tore a picture from the pornographic page, but all the
nightmare. Past your curtains you will find there's some starry little night. Flowers on your dress, but you're gasping for a breath. So try the best you can to inhale roses tonight. So
Outside, something howls inside the wind. My stockpile pile high. Every burn on the stove glowing red. Save yourself, friend.
Save yourself.
That's the best I can give. Save yourself. It's letters I never sent. Jumbles of yesterday's packed on pages like storage spaces and basements. They called like, come now, he doesn't have long to live. I dressed slowly. Came back that night and took my baby out the crib so I could hold him. I know it can slip away slow, yo, you could lose it all in a moment. Stirring the soup, brown in the roux, couple things roasted. Crack a window open, let the cold in. Again, the trees wreathed red and gold, the sign said repent. I had to let it all go so I could live in my head. Again, ransacking my mind, but something hiding in the vents and duct work or worse. Something died in the walls like a church. Locked doors, never had a key, but you test the handle occasionally. God forbid it swing open. Attic stairs broken, don't go up there. From the windows, I watched the diggers disappear in soft wet earth. Dinner served, I waited for my guests, long table set.
Someone here tonight. Won't hear that trumpet. What a privilege. What a joy. They sit among us. Someone here tonight. Won't feel death's sting. What a privilege. Someone here tonight. Won't hear that trumpet. They won't be brought under to sleep. What a joy. Damn it.